What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be bringing you some news from the Crimson Desert developers. They recently released an update just going over the things that they're working on and they're planning to release into the game later on. Most of the changes that they're making are just what the players have been asking for, but one of them is a little bit divisive among the community. I'm going to be going over everything, so let's get into it. The first thing that the post talks about is new content and features. One of the things that they're going to be adding to the game is a Boss Rematch System, meaning that you're going to be able to refight bosses that you have already defeated. This is great for players that really enjoyed a boss fight and want to redo it, maybe with a new weapon, new equipment, just to see how they do. This is also great for players that like to do no-hit challenges, as it'll allow you to just redo the fight over and over again. On top of that, they're going to be adding Re-Blockading. Previously, when you cleared a fort or a town that was taken over by bandits, that was the end of the story. The bandits would never come back. But now, after sufficient time has passed, those towns could be taken over again by bandits or whatever other faction is contesting that territory. I'm wondering how this is actually going to work, if it's going to be something progressive. For example, you'll get a message saying this town is in risk of being taken over by the bleed bandits, and if you don't do anything about it, it'll be taken over completely, and also if they're adding any rewards for you liberating these areas multiple times. Anyway, it's a good thing because one of the complaints that has been popping up recently is that players that have spent around 150 hours plus and have done everything that the game has, or at least most of it, they're running out of enemies to fight. So this could be a way to address that. Next up is the one that is divisive among the community, and that's difficulty settings. The developers are going to be adding easy, normal, and hard difficulty to the game. Personally, I don't really mind this. I'm okay with a game having multiple difficulties. I'll probably play it on hard, but there are players out there that are against this for various reasons. Moving on, they mention improvements to character play. They're going to be adding new skills for Damiane and Oongka, specifically skills that function the same as Force Palm and Axiom Force. I haven't really used these characters too much, so I can't really say how it feels to play as them, but I have seen requests from the community for them to add something like this, so it's a good thing that they're listening. Next, we have a big one, at least for some people. We'll finally be able to hide the weapons that are on our back. Personally, I like to use the greatsword a lot, but the aesthetic is not there when I put it on my back and it's being blocked by a shield. So this will address that, as you'll be able to hide the shield now. They're also going to be adding new outfits for characters and certain outfits that can only be sold or donated so that they can also be worn. Moving on, we have quality of life improvements and life features. They're going to be adding specialized storage for the different categories of items in the game. Specifically, they're going to add food storage, meaning that all your ingredients will go into that storage and you can actually use them directly from there, so you don't have to be transferring them from this storage to your own inventory. They're also going to be adding a wardrobe where you can store your headgear, armor, gloves, footwear, and cloaks, a storage for Gatherables where you can put things like your crafting materials, including insects, stones, ores, and more, and a collection storage giving you a place to keep quest items along with recipes and other items that you've collected on your journey. In my opinion, the addition of these storages will probably resolve most of the storage capacity issues that players have in the game. Like in the previous patch where they added some mounts, they will continue to do so in the future. They're also going to be adding dedicated armor to other mounts apart from horses, so maybe you'll be able to ride an armor wolf, which is pretty cool. The last section of the dev update relates to system and graphical improvements. They're working on the legibility of the UI by adding a minimum font size adjustment option. They then mentioned that since Crimson Desert supports 14 UI languages, this will take some time to get it right in all of them. Along with this, they're also planning on adding quality of life features, including improvements to the map, inventory, and housing menus. They're also still reviewing player feedback regarding the controls, and they will continue to add customization options for certain controller inputs, as well as more configurable keys for keyboard and mouse to improve usability. When it comes to graphics, they are improving the view distance just so that there's more detail when you look at faraway objects. They did put some screenshots showcasing this. You can take a look at them here, or I will also be putting a link down below so you can check them out. A quick thing, since they did mention it in the article, they will be releasing a Crimson Desert OST, which will be available for free on Steam, as well as on major global music streaming platforms. So that right there is everything that they talked about in the dev update. Let me know what you guys think of these changes. Are you excited for them? Especially about the changes to difficulty. Are you guys okay with different difficulty options? Or would you prefer that the game have one base difficulty for everyone, similar to Souls games? Let me know in the comments down below. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more Crimson Desert news, guides, and tips. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.